Hey there, Will Rice with the Tips team, bringing you another after-school tech tip. Today we'll be talking a little bit about how recent changes to Google Meet integration in Classroom have changed how Meets operate for you and your students. Recently, when an update happened in Google Classroom, changing how Meets were integrated, staff were presented with this pop-up message to refer to during the process. Some of the new features include teachers and co-teachers always being meeting hosts, students being provided a new waiting room that they can wait in until the teacher arrives, and participants outside of your class can still be asked to be admitted, but are not automatically admitted as quick access is off by default. These changes, while very important for security and making things easier for you as a teacher, have been a little confusing for some staff as they have changed how Google Meet works for their students in the classroom. Let's take a look at a classroom to see what it looks like if you have yet to update this Meet link. Choosing to not update a Meet link when prompted in the classroom will mean that none of these new features will be available to you, your students, or any co-teachers. You can check this in your class by logging in and looking. You will see that while the banner link has been removed from this class, there is a message saying that there's an outdated link in the Meet section of your stream. Clicking Join at this point would continue to use the old system and, like I said before, not allow you to have any of the new features. This is an easy fix. Simply click the three dots, select Manage, click the Upgrade link. You may want to have it upgrade all of your outdated links at one time and click Upgrade Link. As you will see, the outdated Meet link message has been removed and we are now ready to use the new system with all of the new features. Now that we've updated our Meet links, let's check out our classroom to see how this looks in action. In this case, in the People section of my classroom, I've added several teachers and several students. If this is working properly, all teachers listed in the Teachers section will become hosts once joining the Meet, and all of them will be able to start a Meet for students, and all students inside the list will be able to automatically join, while students from other schools or other classes will not. Simply click the Join button as indicated. Enter into the green screen, check your camera and audio settings as usual, and click Join Now. If I click on the Show Everyone button in the bottom right corner, you will be able to see that I am in the Meet and I am a meeting host. Let's see what happens when another staff member, Robert, joins. As we can see, Robert Goodwin, another co-teacher in my class, has joined, and he is also a meeting host. This shows that this Meet link is working properly, and now both of us can enjoy access to the host controls and other premium features in Google Meet. Now, because staff members are in the Meet, students are able to join as well. Because they are on the roster in your classroom, they will be able to enter directly, and they will not have to ask to join because they are in your classroom, and it is expected that they are able to join your class when they arrive. As we can see, to double check, both the Will Jr. and Amanda Basso's student accounts do not have meeting host controls. It is important that you do not accidentally add students as teachers, as then they would have host controls and would be able to end Meets or remove other users. It is important that when the Meet is completed, we simply do not click the X at the top and leave the Meet, but as the staff member last to leave, we need to make sure we use the Leave Call button or the red hang up icon in the bottom middle. Clicking this will ensure that you've checked that quick access has remained off as it has this entire time, and I would want to end the call. This will run a process where all users are removed from the Meet, ending with myself. You'll be able to tell this because there will be a delay as you see people leaving. You will be the last one in the Meet, and you will be presented with a message saying that it has happened correctly. As you can see, no one is now in the Meet, and several seconds later, the prompt arrives that I have correctly ended the Meet for everyone. This shows how the Meet is intended to be used. Now, it may seem like students are arriving when you do, or they were there before you. This is a common occurrence and can quickly be explained simply by the idea that they're in a waiting room. Now that we've seen how it works for staff to have host controls and to properly end a meet, let's see what the student experience is like now if no staff member has yet to join a meet. I'm going to bring over Amanda's account, a student account, to take a look. As we can see, Amanda wants to join her class and she may be a few minutes early, and she clicks join. In the past, clicking the banner link would have led her to an error message saying the meet did not exist and to try again later. Now, clicking the join button will take her to the green room where she can check her camera and microphone as usual and click the join now button. Instead of being presented with an error message or a message to try again later, she will now be presented to a individualized waiting room in Meet that tells her that she is waiting for the host to join, and it will start as soon as a staff member has clicked the link. Amanda could leave the call and try again later, or leave this open and wait for the teacher to join the meet. This does change the practice for staff though. Some staff, used to logging into a meet and then seeing the students join one or two at a time after them, may think the students are joining much more quickly or were there before them. This change makes things much easier for the student as they don't have to keep trying the link to find out when it's ready. Simply it launches as soon as you are ready and have opened the meet. But can be confusing. Let's see what it looks like when a staff member now opens this meet. So here I am again in my teacher account in my classroom, and I click the join button. I check my microphone and camera as usual, and I click join now. The instant I click join now, it will release all the students in the waiting room immediately into the meet with me. As we can see here, I've joined, but so has Amanda and Will Jr. They have immediately been brought in with me. So this may look to me like they were here before me because I'm used to seeing students join only after I click the link, not alongside me. So hopefully this clarifies a little bit about how the waiting room works and how it automatically releases students directly into the meet as soon as you have clicked the join button. Again, hanging up the meet correctly using the leave call or red hang up button in the bottom center and choosing end the call while leaving quick access off will ensure that everyone else is removed from the meet and you're the last one to leave, and will give you verification that the meet has been ended for everyone, meaning that no students using the join button can get back in without a staff member also being there. Hopefully, this has clarified a little bit about how these new Meet features in Google Classroom work. As always, if you have any questions or need further support, please visit tips.epsb.ca or email any member of the TIPS team for more support.